What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Friday. A little after 10:30 here, and, it's SICKO season, so let the fun begin. And, look, I've been trying to make this video, but the Eagles keep doing stuff, so just figured we'd do it on Fan Friday. It's that time where we all get together live and have ourselves a time. So that's what we're going to do. And I've got loads of information, a bunch of graphics that you can see all of the information you need to know for this 2026 offseason, the draft picks and the show schedule, what's coming your way, everything. Wow, just a lot. So probably missed something. We'll see as I go through. If you guys think of it, you think of anything, love to hear from you. Have any questions, whatever's on your mind, man. This is your show, but I've got a lot of stuff to go through, so we'll go through it. You want to give me your thoughts, ask about something else, whatever's on your mind, man. Let's rock and roll here. But posted this the other day, but made a little design that I've been trying to make for years. You guys know I call Jalen Hurts the Terminator. Well, if you saw Hard Knocks, you heard Jalen Hurts talking to Nick Sirianni. We'll be back. And instantly I thought, I got to make this, right? So you can go ahead and get that logo if you would like. I know a lot of you were talking to me about this, and Drew, my man, we were talking about a lot of these things, trying to get things going here. But you can go check it out at TeePublic. That is the site down there. But I can put the link in the comments there. But you guys, you're awesome. Really appreciate all of the support throughout this year. You guys... You've been awesome, and this was a tough season. It ended, and we're going to try to just pretend it isn't real, right? But the one thing that sets us on the right path, Kevin Patullo already fired. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on because they're talking about, well, maybe he's demoted. Maybe they're going to give him an opportunity to find a job, and maybe he's not going to find one, and then maybe he's still here, and that's going to be really weird. So, okay, but he's not the offensive coordinator, so good. Now, he's been part of the staff when we've made it to Super Bowls, won Super Bowls, so okay, as long as he's not the OC play caller, I'm good with it. So let's get excited. And there is a show coming out. Going to try to do that tomorrow. It is my sister's birthday, so going to be a little busy tomorrow, but going to try to get this bad boy out. I've got 36, I think it is, candidates here, 35. I don't even know anymore. But I'm going to give you a show where we talk about my top 6. I wanted to do top 5, but I really couldn't choose just 5. So, yeah, we're going to talk about them. And I'm excited about it. A lot of great options out there, and hope you guys are pumped up about it. I know that was something we got to hear all year, but don't have to hear about it anymore, baby. I am very pumped up about that. But let me jump on over here to the comments, see what you guys are up to. Hope you're having a great Friday. So let's rock and roll here. The like button, the sharing, the subscribing, all that stuff really is helpful. So thank you guys. And those of you that are channel members, I just want to let you know some changes are coming your way, some different things that is going to make your experience a lot better. And, yeah, I just want to be able to give more to you guys, and that is something I'm going to be working on and talking with you guys throughout this offseason. It's SICKO season, so we got to get through it together. But, Donnie, appreciate you tuning in. Linda, let's go. Appreciate you all taking the time here. Doyle, my man, I can't thank you enough, but appreciate you taking the time. Dumb rumors. Yeah, I don't like that stuff. It's always dumb. Work right now. How to tune in. Yo, Brandon, my man. Appreciate you tuning in. It's SICKO season. So I know you're pumped up here. And don't care about the clickbait. Never do, never will. Let's talk about real stuff. And let's get excited because there's so much. And I got a nice little treat for you. I'm actually going to show you what I've got coming your way. And you can get pumped up for everything coming out here. This offseason is going to be fun. Searching for an OC, gave him one here. Probably not. You want to search for someone good, and if they're good and they get a job, that's good. So let's go get someone good. But the Eagles already wheeling and dealing, doing their thing, and they obviously know that, free agency, all this stuff. But each year, people are, well, what's this, that reserve future guys, the players that were on your practice squad or someone else's that, you're just locking up before, the free agent period begins. So we added Carson Steele. There are videos, as always, to all of the new signings. Always a video on the new guys, and you can go check that out. Carson Steele was added. We had a video on Njoku there. And there are other graphics too that show more than just, the couple games for some of these guys that they played. And then Jose Ramirez. So we talked about, all of these guys, and obviously a lot of the reserve future guys we have are players that were here. So let me move this out of the way quick. But you see, these are the players we've added. Again, 3 new players. The rest have been here, but they're going to get an opportunity this summer to compete. But as much as we talk about the adding of players, it is the offseason, so we're getting prepared to lose players. And here are the free agents coming up here in 2026. And I went ahead and added all of the free agents because, you have to include, in my opinion, the practice squad players, the people that aren't going to be here that we didn't re-sign. If they were reserve future guys, that obviously means they're going to be here. So you can see not only the guys on the roster, but I have added practice squad players as well. So I think, obviously you see there's going to be some turnover here. A bunch of tight ends, obviously on offense, defense, and then I got the special teamers, a long snapper, and a punter there. A lot of edge rushers, a lot of tight ends. But, this is going to be intriguing to see which ones we bring back. And there will be a show coming your way called Stay or Go. So we'll talk about which of these guys I think should head on back and which ones I think we should let walk. So this might be a little confusing. There's a lot of names. Who's this, that, the other thing? So I went ahead and did a little something for you. I put together a depth chart. Now, you could see the key at the bottom. Anyone in green is a free agent. So those players in green are your free agents. Anyone you see in silver here, gray, whatever, is the reserve future signing guys. So looking at quarterback, we have Hurts and McKee. Sam Howell will be a free agent. Barkley, Bigsby, Shipley, A.J. Dillon's a free agent. You get it? So at fullback, Van Sumeren, he is a restricted free agent. So we can offer him a deal. We can make sure we don't lose him. I'd like to see this athletic kid get a shot here, but got to stay healthy. But Cameron Latou here, who can play tight end as well, does play tight end. But I had him here at fullback, give some competition. And then we added Carson Steele. So you've got competition at fullback. Holy hell. Love to see that already. Let's even go. Wide receiver. Talked about Gray and Watkins from that practice squad getting those reserve future signings. So you can see Jahan Dotson, a free agent, but we've still got Johnny Wilson coming back. Cooper and Covey are here with Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Gray, Watkins. Now, keep in mind, these guys are all competing. They might be getting contracts now, and it looks like whatever, but they still got to make the team. So we can still add wherever we'd like. And then at tight end, man, Goddard, Calcaterra, Granson. We made the reserve future signing of Jenkins, but, you've got Latou and Jenkins. Nobody else. Goddard, I don't know what they're going to do there. And we've talked about getting younger there. So either way, you got to get younger. Maybe you bring Goddard back on a friendly deal, but I don't know. That's going to be a conversation for the Stay or Go show. You see a bunch of backup linemen, Fred Johnson, Matt Pryor, Brett Toth, all free agents here, but bringing some of the practice squad kids, Majors, Pierce, Ajoku, in to compete here with the rest of the guys, Williams and Hinton, who were rookies this year. Willie Lampkin, the addition of last year, will get a chance to compete here with Cam Jurgens and everybody else. Maybe he gets a shot to compete with Steen. There's going to be a lot going down here. We're going to see if guys can get healthy, but this is what the offense is looking like heading into this offseason. Then on the defensive side of the ball, you can see the interior D-line looks pretty good. Nobody's going anywhere. And then, guys might not make the team, but Gabe Hall, you can see the reserve future signing. And then you can also see edge where, holy hell, Jalen Phillips, Brandon Graham, Azeez Ojulari, Uche, and Okoronkwo, all free agents. Jose Ramirez just added. So really you only have Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, and Ramirez that are on the roster right now. So we're going to see which of these guys we bring back. Love to see Jalen Phillips back. That is for sure. Linebacker, Nakobe Dean. Don't know. With Jahad Campbell as the future, Trotter, and Munden there. Chance Campbell they really like as well. So another stacked room at linebacker. A good problem to have, but Dean could be out, and love that dude. So that will suck. But at corner, Dory Jackson actually did a lot better than people gave him credit for. I just think probably going to move on. Get better there. That'd be great. Kaylee Ringo, Jacorian Bennett. Yeah, they're on the roster. Just don't know if they will be. I like Michael Carter II, his versatility. Mac McWilliams was young, so really wasn't trying to be hard on him. I'd like to see what he's got. I'm intrigued, man. Maybe, Bennett shows something once he's learned the system. Maybe somebody else, Andre Sam, Brandon Johnson, Tariq Castro Fields, some back-end guys. You see Blankenship and Epps are free agents. So Makuba, we know, is part of the future. Can Sam or Johnson, maybe Brown, figure something out? Going to be really, really intriguing to see. And as we talked about special teams, too, I would definitely bring back Braden Mann. I guess figure out what the hell you want to do with long snapper there. And then maybe draft somebody that, can do something in the return game, get a little spark there. That would be nice. Now, if you're wondering about that practice squad, as I was saying, some of you guys were saying about Kyle McCord and some other questions. You can see the players in green. This is what the practice squad looked like at the end of the year. So the guys in green are the ones that they did not bring back on those reserve future signings. So on offense, no McCord, no Terrace Marshall. On special teams, no Charlie Hewlett. And then on defense, Taquan Graham, Patrick Johnson, Perry Nickerson, and Ambry Thomas, all free agents there. So definitely a lot of things that, need to be replaced here. But this team has a lot of draft picks. We've talked about it. And then once the draft starts, you have the 7 picks from 2028 as well. So 23 picks to use. We have a lot of ammo. You can see a first, a second, 2/3, 2/4, 2/5. In this year's draft, we have the 23rd pick. Let's effing go. And yeah, we don't know who the OC is, and we don't know where we're going to go. I talked about my candidates the other day with Petullo being fired. Go check that bad boy out. But I told you, I'm going to try tomorrow. If not, Sunday, I'm going to get that coach candidate show out, my top picks. Very excited for that show. But we might need a special teams coordinator too. Michael Clay interviewing with the Buccaneers, and his contract actually ran up with the Eagles. So I don't know if we're even going to offer him something or what the hell we're going to do there. But I don't know. Yeah. So Eagles right now have around 15 to 20 mil. Haven't really dabbled with that right now, but there's cap space shows coming your way. It's SICKO season. Now this team, man, this past year, we were 11-6. We had our struggles, but we showed how much talent we really do have. So with some damn good offensive coaching, a damn good defense with great defensive coaching, I think this team can be very dominant. So there's no reason to fret. This team can get right back up on top of the mountain and, finishing a third in the NFC going into the playoffs. Obviously, it sucks. We still want to be playing. And, if you look at it, we're just a damn good team when it comes to the players, fighting. That I think, we were able to win those games even with such a terrible offense. And, man, the players are so good, but the offensive line struggled so badly. And with the injuries and we got to get younger there, dude. You just got to. And the defense is very young. Got a great foundation there. But this team, long way to go when it comes to the search. But I think once things get locked in, this team will be right back on track. So let's go. Now, we talked about the 2026 opponents coming up next year. And, it looks like another pretty tough schedule here. So bring it, baby. I'm all about it. I think this Eagles team is going to be intriguing to see what they do in free agency in the draft. But we got one of the best GM. Well, we have the best GM in the game. So I'm pretty confident that this team will be right back on track. So that's what I wanted to show you. And then I do have one last thing, and that is going to be just to kind of it was my notes, my list of things that I'm going to be doing and give you guys an opportunity to see. And you want to add anything? Go right ahead. So we'll talk about all of that throughout. But yeah, let me take a gander over here. So Howie's got his work always. Howie's always ready for it. So I'm ready to see him do his thing. But new designs are hilarious. Hell yeah. I've been waiting for that one for a long time. Dylan can go, yeah, dude, you're not going to see most of these old players back. Showed great. Yeah, Epps is a good veteran we needed to bring in because of injuries. I think they're going to try to get younger there. That would be great. Be great. But we'll see where this team tries to go here, in what direction. And I like Michael Clay, but, this unit definitely had its struggles. But I don't know, Jake Elliott's kind of his own struggles, the long snapper injuries, the return game not doing anything. I don't know, man. We need a spark there. Somebody's got to figure something out here. Please, for the love of God. But we'll see if Michael Clay is back or whatnot. But here's a little preview of what I'm going to try to throw your way. And, well, that position, let's try, Danny. But, yeah, we'll be talking about that draft stuff before too long. And you guys know I always wait to tell you where I'm going with my pick for the Eagles at 23 this year. So, going to be a fun one. I hope you guys will tune in, but let's take a look. What's coming your way this SICKO season? So, I got a lot here, man. We're going to talk about that coordinator search. Can I talk? Offensive coordinator search tomorrow? Holy Lord. But I'll keep you up to date with the reserve, future contracts. Talk about that. Free agent stay or go. Of course, your favorite, how to create cap space. I will show you all the players that I think we could restructure, extend, cut, do whatever to save cap space, and, do whatever we want. Obviously, trade candidates, that's down the list somewhere. Positions of need rankings. We'll talk about that, where I feel we'll go through each position where I think the Eagles need to really take a look, whether that be free agency, the draft, all that stuff. We'll talk about, of course, salary cap space updates, trade candidates, full list of NFL free agents. We'll go through each position in the NFL, talk about all of the free agents available out there, talk about rookie cap hits. I'll talk about that before the draft. Once we know each pick for the Eagles, I'll let you know how much they're going to cost before we even make the pick. Then the NFL draft positional breakdowns. We'll go through each position, and I'll break down everybody in the draft and tell you where I think the Eagles should focus at each position. You guys know the tune in. We'll look at quarterbacks. I'll let you know, hey, I think we need, a third stringer. So let's look late rounds, undrafted. We'll talk about those guys, more emphasis, but I'll show you where I have everybody going, But tune in. I love it because then the live draft show comes, and I always have a great time with you guys. So looking forward to that again this year. Then, of course, we'll recap it, break it down. Undrafted free agent signings after the draft. That'll be fun. Post-draft position breakdown. So we'll look at how the team looks after free agency, the draft, all that great stuff. Give you all the new jersey numbers. I know you guys love that. Off-season edition rankings. Tell you my favorites throughout this offseason. Take a look throughout the NFC East. Then we'll go to minicamp. Have the schedule release, OTAs, post-June 1st stuff, minicamp, 53-man roster protection, the roster cutdowns, training camp battles, then, of course, training camp before we get a little preseason, and, football will be back. But there'll be some things in between, and, of course, the Eagles will be crazy and always doing stuff, so, of course, I'll have to, keep up with that too. But we've got a bunch of stuff coming, and always down to hear whatever you guys would like to see or have any opinions on, want a show of. But those of you that are members, I told you I wanted to do something, and that is exactly what we're going to do this offseason. Got some fun things. So, Drew, everybody else that is a member, I'm looking forward to breaking things down with you. Lynn, I know not only you a member, you're always gifted people memberships. I appreciate that. But those of you who are, want you to tune in because I want to do some things like members-only videos and talk some things with you guys so we can do some things, just have some more fun throughout this all season. Do it with a little more, of a schedule, and just give you guys something to look forward to. So I know it sucks. I want to pretend it's all over because football's tomorrow, and I'm really pissed off trying to win some money. And then I just don't even want to look at football because I'm so angry. But we'll be right back, man. We'll be back, as the Terminator said. So, it's going to be fun, though, guys. Strap in. We got a fun offseason. The free agency, the draft stuff, don't worry. It is coming sooner than I would like to think because there's, oh, my God, there's so many graphics that I have to create and things I have to look up and so many words I'm typing for all the names. It's the offseason is crazy. It's truly a SICKO season, but I know you guys love it, so I'm always down to do it and ready to strap in and let's do this. But you guys, any questions, any comments about what's coming your way this offseason or something that's happened or a player or a coach or whatever. And look, I'm not trying to be rude by not telling you guys, the answers to these things I never give to anyone. But this is just how I do it each year. I like to do this thing where we break down all the positions. I tell you where I think the Eagles should focus. So you'll see who I like. And then you'll hear when I give you my top fits and then my guy for the year. And you guys remember I did it 5 years in a row of predicting our first pick. And then I missed it on year 6 because it said Cooper DeJean and got him at that second pick. And I'm perfectly happy with being wrong. I still can't believe how many teams, 21 teams, were stupid enough pass on Quinyon Mitchell. But that run on offensive players, I couldn't believe it. You had to take Quinyon Mitchell there. So couldn't believe they all started passing on Cooper DeJean, though. Yes, but draft stuff. Love it. Can't wait to see who my guy is this year. And I hope you guys can't wait either, because I have not decided yet. A lot of great pieces out here, but the Eagles really got to look in the trenches. I'm really going to have to do my homework on offensive line. I'm just not the greatest at offensive line, but we're going to hit the books on this one. And I really, I get more into like skill play, and I think most people do, obviously. But, as much as skill players like tight ends are going to be important, a return man as a receiver, if you lose Dotson, you still need these things. And that's why I go through and talk about each position. So wide receiver, hey, look, more so round 3, round 4, we're going to be looking at round 2, whatever it is. But it's going to be real fun, man, because the Eagles got some needs here. And I like breaking this stuff down with you. Always love hearing your guys' thoughts and what you think, we're going to be doing. But, Donnie, I will definitely, I think I've mentioned these things all the time. You know what I feel, offensive line, tight end. There's so much that, there's certain tight ends, if they would somehow drop it, you could trade up. I'm going to include all that stuff in my coverage. And I'm going to talk about safeties that are out there. I'm going to talk a lot about edge guys. And what are we going to do in free agency? Do we lose someone like Jalen Phillips and put more of an emphasis on the trenches on the defensive side too? So a lot to talk about, but there's a lot of great stuff coming your way. I promise you, I'm not trying to shortchange you. I just get really excited and don't want to give away too much. And honestly, I have no idea where I fully committed yet. And I don't even like doing it. Every time I change it almost right before the show. I'm always like, it's this guy or it's that guy. And I'm always it drives me nuts, man. But do it for you guys. And hey, to do that 5 years in a row was pretty nuts. I'm going to try to get back on a little streak here, but we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely be back. Definitely. And hopefully you like those shirts. If you guys missed them in the beginning, go check those bad boys out. But we'll be back. And did put a link in the comments up top where you guys can go check out my store at TeePublic. And it's a cool site, man. All I got to do is put my logo, and you guys can put that on like a sticker, a mug, a shirt, a hoodie, whatever the hell you want. It could be a pink shirt. It could be a rainbow shirt. Whatever the hell you want to do, you can do it. I don't, have the ability to create these things and do these things just yet. So I got to go through them, but they're awesome. Any kind of, product, anything ever fades or does anything, you can send it right back and they will send you a new one. So it's awesome. Go check it out. There's always sales going on, and I always appreciate the support. I really do. Even though I only make a couple bucks off each shirt, it means the world that you guys are wearing that stuff. And like, dude, it kills me every time I get a notification about stuff, being sold. And as soon as I posted that, I think it was Ned. Big shout out to you, Ned, who bought the first Terminator shirt. I saw you comment right away. I appreciate your support, my man. But I always love seeing it. And some of the things you guys are buying, like, it tells me, you know what I mean? Like the mouse pads or like the mugs or the pillows. I'm like, somebody who's sleeping on the road to victory stuff. Like, I love you guys. That's awesome to me. That really is. But Lynn, holy hell, your support. You're awesome. You're a true sicko, man. And that's some of the stuff I wanted to talk to you members about. Some of you that really put in the time and really put in your money. And, it's your money and you're helping support this thing. And it costs me, a good amount of money to run this damn ship just because of all the damn apps I have to have. And, it just costs like $60 just to run this thing to be able to do all this right here. And then all the other stuff on top of it. So it really is helpful. And I tell you guys, I don't make much off of YouTube. It's you guys with the memberships, with the super chats. When you do that stuff, that's what really helps. And I can't, any kind of thing you're doing though, like you just hitting the like button, hyping the videos up, that really, if that's all you can do, that's all I ask. I don't ever want you to feel obliged, like, oh my God, I gotta help this guy. Like, I appreciate it, but don't think you ever have to. Just you using your eyes, using your ears. That's awesome, man. I really can't thank you enough for the support. But I always ask that you send pictures on whatever platform you're following me on. Please, I love this stuff, and I like making like little collages and doing little things that, putting things together it's awesome, man. And Drew, he's always sending me awesome pictures in the gear. Really, all over the globe. He's traveling wearing this stuff, and then you guys are sending me pictures all over. Will was sending me pictures from Las Vegas. I'm like, damn, dude, my shirts are getting to go to these awesome places before I probably never will. So, hell yeah, dude, you guys are awesome. But Vanilla Twice, yeah, I thought I was real drifted out one night. But that was, I was like, you know what, dude, that's too much. I'm glad you like it, though. Yeah, it would be sad if Reed leaves. You know, what are we going to do there? Unfortunate. So that might be a nostalgic item there. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this show just to give you a little bit of an idea of what was coming your way. Talk about some of the things, you know, we have here with the draft, the cap, and all that stuff. But again, you have any questions, anything you want to add, I'm always down. But that's pretty much all I got for you. And remember, I've got that offensive coordinator search show coming out this weekend. I'm trying for tomorrow, but I still have some things to do with it because, of course, I'm a real sicko, man. Like, I just have to, do all these extensive things and create all these graphics and find resumes for all these coaches because why not? And explain everything in detail to you because I'm a true sicko. And I'm looking forward to talk about these offensive coordinator potential candidates here. And then we'll talk about free agents, stay or go. That's the next one coming, I believe, because why not, right? So I'm excited to talk about that one because there are some free agents I really think we should bring back. And a lot of them, I think, they have a good one. But, yeah, you got a lot of stuff coming your way. Just know that. And I'm going to keep you guys entertained to the best of my ability throughout this time. But we'll see. So, yeah. Well, he was an undrafted free agent, but that has nothing to do now because he's going on to a new contract. So he'll get what he or his agent can find him. His market is. But he played well, so he'll definitely get paid. And if the Eagles don't want to pay him that money, then he'll go somewhere else. But that's the business. And I think, you know, Reed Blankenship is someone they do like in the locker room. I wouldn't mind getting younger and better there, even with Makuba, getting someone to pair with him for the future. But if it is Reed Blankenship and you want to bring him back, okay. Maybe you want to bring Marcus Epps back instead and just say, hey, we're going to get younger, keep Epps as that depth piece that can, mentor these guys. I don't know. I do like Reed, though. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If somebody's going to pay him and they're like giving you an astronomical, this is why when people leave, people are always mad at Howie or this, that. Sometimes teams are dumbasses and they pay these guys who aren't that good. And I'm not saying Reed, but they give these players way too much money. And then the Eagles are like, yeah, dude, I'm not doing that. Right. And then they're not good on the other team. And it's like, oh, you waste your money. But at the time, it's like, why would you not sign them? And it's like, well, they have a value, man. And the Eagles have decided for each one of those guys what they are willing to pay. They already know. So if somebody else is out here doing whatever, I just, they're not going to let someone else dictate what they do in the offseason. This is the Philadelphia Eagles, baby. Mr. Cleo, yes, there are a few awesome ones. And I actually have some awesome ones in the draft. I need to put more of those out, the funnier ones. Why not, dude? Because there needs to be more Eagles gear out in the world. This one my kid got me. It's that game Angry Birds, so Philly Birds. I was wearing it earlier, and I was like, actually, you know what? It's kind of fitting to how our season ended. Very angry. So we're getting rid of that, right? All that's bad juju's out of the way. We're moving forward. But that's all I've got for you guys here tonight. I got to get rolling out. But for those of you who are watching later, because I know this is a later video, and there's some sickos that I know will be watching this. Drew's probably about to wake up in a half hour and watch it. Liz, I know you're probably at work because, hell, they'll have you there till 4 a.m. China, you're probably at school. Nina, you're always just out there in the universe. I'm always seeing you. You're one of my favorite people to follow on social media. Just want to let you know that. But you're like a little angel in the night. But I love you guys, each and every one of you that is tuning in here, Joe and Tim and everybody else that takes the time to reach out. You guys obviously, I love each and every one of you. And if I didn't say your name, it's because I'm a drifter and don't even know my name half the time. But just know that I appreciate all of your support. Ireland, hell yeah. Yeah, you were telling me, I was asking you, and dude, I just saw something again and made me think of you. We were watching something. I can't remember what the hell it was. But yeah, I did want to say something to you. And it was like one of those where it was like a couple days where I didn't have a live, and I'll forget. There are so many shows. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'll make like shows and I'll have all this stuff planned out. I'll have things like notes of things to say. Well, notes. I don't take notes, but in my head, I've got notes of what I'm going to say. And because I don't know if you guys know, but I just literally talk and look at my graphics and try. I used to be able to have two. No, I can't. One day we're going to upgrade here and life will be a lot easier. But I'm glad you enjoyed your trip. I need a vacation. God, please help me. But I would really like that, Lynn. And that a bonus when you guys post it in, or tag me or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. But you guys are awesome. All of your support means the world to me. I love you guys. I hope you had a great Friday night. Have the great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. I'm going to put that offensive coordinator search show out hopefully tomorrow, if not Sunday. But, we're going to keep them coming as fast as I can get them out to you. But, yeah, I'll do my best. You guys have any questions or if you got anything going on, I say it every show, but I really mean it, especially in the offseason, because for some of you, just like me, the Eagles are our escape. And when we, don't have the actual football, it sucks, but that's why I created this. So even in the offseason, it is Birds 24/7, 365. Just know we are here, baby. And if I'm not here, I got something going on, you can still reach out. We can still talk. I still want to be here for you guys, and just understand you're never alone. I know it's cliche, or maybe I say it a lot, so you just don't even hear it, but I mean it, man. I just lost my uncle, and that was really tough, but you guys were awesome. You were supporting. You were just reaching out. You're doing things that, man, that's what family is about, and that's what you guys are to me. So just know I've been saying it the whole time I've been doing the show for years, because I mean it. And a lot of you have gone through a lot, and you reach out, and that means so much to me that, you would want to talk to me, because I'm nobody. I just am here trying to love you, share my wisdom, my trials and tribulations, hopefully help you, and we can figure something out. I never want to see anybody struggle in life. So I just know that this is going to be a tough off season for a lot of us, still hurting. Just understand I'm here. I'm going to put out as much content as I can for you. But if you need me beyond that, just reach out. Always here for you guys. Sorry to ramble there. Don't want to preach to you. Just want you to know I'm here. Love you guys. And if you got anything from this video, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, the hyping up, the becoming members, and those members. Look out for those posts and videos coming out. But look, hope you guys have a great weekend, a safe weekend. But all I have for you here tonight. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, sickos. Go Birds!